Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'll be discussing the NWSL regular season match between the Orlando Pride and the Kansas City Current. The Pride are coming off of a loss to the North Carolina Courage, while the Current are coming off of a loss to the Washington Spirits. The Pride's loss to the Courage was disappointing, to say the least, because there were a lot of things the Pride wasn't doing in that match. They couldn't keep possession, they lost control of the midfield, the Pride attack couldn't get forward enough, nor could they create enough chances, which once again goes back to the lack of possession and control in the midfield. When it came to the backline and defense, it looked off and disorganized. There wasn't enough support in the backline and defense, and clearances just looked slow. There needs to be a balance between attacking and defending in order for the Pride, and most soccer teams for that matter, to be successful. A lot of times, coaches tend to focus more on the midfield and attack without spending enough time on the back line and supporting the defense. When it comes to the Pride in their upcoming games, the backline needs better organization and there needs to be better support in the backline and defense. At the same time, Madrid and Montefusco shouldn't be pressed so high up the field that opposing teams are able to do long passes behind them. When it comes to this match against the Kansas City Current, Ali Watts, in an interview after the match against the Courage, mentioned that Seb Hines needed the team to be consistent, and Watt agrees that we need to be consistent. I also agree with both of them. The Pride needs to be consistent with how they play and perform in games. If you want to be a midfield or possession-based team, then fine, go ahead and do that. You want to be an attacking team? Go for it. You want to be a defense-oriented team or a balanced team? Great, but you have to be consistent. You have to be able to show that in your matches. You have to make that apparent to the point it's recognizable in every game. For example, the Reign is a defense-oriented team. We see that in their games on a consistent basis to the point where they're considered to have the best defense in the league. VfL Wolfsburg-Frauen is another example, but instead of a defensive team, they're an attacking team. And there's heavy focus on having a strong attack and attacking midfield. And we see that attack consistently in Wolfsburg's games. We also see a consistency of poor defending from Wolfsburg, but at least they're consistent with it. Going back to the Pride, in order for the Pride to be good at something, in order to build that consistency and be known for something, it takes practice and repetition. The Pride needs to build that consistency and find ways to show that in their games. Find what works, in this case, the Pride's midfield and possession, and continue to develop that. When it comes to this match against the Current, I mainly just want to see consistency from the Pride when it comes to their possession and control in the midfield. They can definitely do it. We've seen the Pride control midfields before. We've seen them fight for possession in the midfield. We've also seen them drive the attack forward. But the challenge is, can they be consistent with it? Now, let's get into the lineup for this match. All right, so the lineup. 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. We have Anna Morehouse in the goal. For defenders, Haley McCutcheon, Megan Montefusco, Emily Madrid, and Kylie Strom. In the midfield and attack, we have Viviana Villacorta, Michaela Clough, Jordan Listro, Martha, Cariabello, and Adriana. I feel like it's been forever since Listro has started for the Pride. I've seen her on the Pride rosters, but lately she's been on the bench. For this match, I want to see better possession and control from Villacorta, Listro, and Clough in the midfield. That is something that's going to be very important for the Pride attack, counterattack, and transition. We do have Martha back. She was out for the match against the Courage due to an injury, and hopefully with Martha returning, she'll be able to provide better stability and control in the Pride's midfield and attack, something that was missing against the Courage. As for the Pride backline, there needs to be better support and organization, and they have to watch out for Dabina. I kind of forgot about her. Anyway, I think this match can go either way, but if the Pride wants to be successful in this match, it all comes down to controlling the midfield and keeping possession. And finishing our chances. That's important too. Now let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off. We're in a 4-3-2-1 with Adriana up top. Kansas City is in a 4-3-3. So 1 minute, Morehouse sends it up, collected by Kansas City. I'm probably going to shorten it to KC or the Current. All right, so KC on the attack. Madrill collects. Pride struggling to get it away. KC cross, kicked away. KC cross again. Strom loses it, kicked away by Abello. Clough recovers. Pride comes away with it. 2 minutes. Kansas City mace down. Trainer's out to check on her, holding her left arm or right arm. From the replay, she tried to grab Clough, but instantly let go because of her arm or shoulder. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but it looks painful. Mace coming off, not sure if she can continue. 3 minutes, game starts up again. 4 minutes, McCutcheon up to Adriana, over to Martha, to Clough. Clough attempt blocked, Martha attempt saved. Kansas City mace is out, popped her shoulder, but I'm not sure what happened there. 5 minutes, Montefusco to Martha. Martha not paying attention. Kansas City on the attack. Morehouse out of her box, clears. 6 minutes, ball up to Strom, kicked away. Clough up to Adriana, back to Martha. Lots of action around the Current box. Ball finds Adriana. Adriana cross, deflected. 7 minutes, Pride corner kick punched away by KC Miller. Ball sent back in, saved by Miller. 8 minutes, Kansas City on the attack. Strom or Madrill back to Morehouse. Clough up to Adriana, taken away. 9 minutes, Kansas City cross, kicked away by Strom. Oh, so we got Strom marking Dabina. Or actually, no, she could just be playing as a fullback and is all over the pitch as usual. Ball to the Pride box, cleared. 11 minutes, ball up to Clough, gets it taken away. Kansas City cross, headed away. Kansas City cross, Kansas City attempt, big save by Morehouse. 12 minutes, Kansas City corner kick, headed away. 13 minutes, ball thrown up to Adriana. Adriana fouled, tripped, Pride ball. 15 minutes, Kansas City on the attack. Clough tackles it away. Clough foul. Oh, that is stupid. She got the ball first. Yeah, that was just poor refereeing. Like, Clough got the ball first. She did take out the player, but her foot touched the ball. Like, Clough's foot touched the ball. I don't see how that's a foul. 16 minutes, Kansas City free kick outside the Pride box. Kansas City attempt from the free kick. Morehouse saves. Kansas City making a short run into the Pride box. Morehouse saves. Good by Morehouse. 17 minutes, Villacorta up to Adriana. Adriana making a run. Adriana attempt goes wide. We need to work on our finishing, but good by Villacorta to recover that in the midfield. 19 minutes, ball to the Pride box. Kansas City header. Kansas City offsides. 20th minute, ball over to McCutcheon. McCutcheon brought down. Kansas City foul. Pride free kick. Martha sends it in. Miller saves. 21 minutes, Kansas City tries to send it up. Blocked. Kansas City running into the Pride box. Martha wins it back. 22 minutes, Adriana making a run. Adriana fouled, kicked. Montefusco up to McCutcheon. Kansas City collects. 23 minutes, good recovery by the Pride. Martha up to Adriana. Adriana cross, Miller collects. And not enough behind it from Adriana. 24 minutes, long ball to the Pride box. Morehouse kicks it away. Ref pulling back the play, I guess. Not sure why. Strom fouled from the replay. Strom blocks the Kansas City player. Cooper grabbed her and pulled her down. Oh, Cooper grabbed Strom and pulled her down as Strom was trying to go for the ball. Honestly, that should have been a yellow. 25 minutes, Pride cross, defended away. McCutcheon cross, defended away. Tap back in, kicked away. Martha attempt goes over. 26 minutes, Clough fouls, grabbing and holding. Clough, lucky that it's not a yellow. She kind of did the same thing as Cooper. 27 minutes, ball in the Pride box, defended away. Kansas City on the attack. Strom or Madrill forces Kansas City to put it out. 28 minutes, Abello gets it taken away. Dabina sees Morehouse way off her line. Dabina scores from distance. Current 1-0. I get why Morehouse is off her line. She's trying to play higher off her line to support the Pride's press. But that's just bad judgment by Morehouse. Like, that was such a stupid goal to give away. Also, I can't really blame Morehouse either. It's like Abello should have been paying attention. Or Abello should have been aware Dabina is like pressing high and trying to get the ball away from her. 31 minutes, Listro to Strom. Strom cross, Pride collects. Martha sends it back in, sent back out. Martha running into the box, tapped away. 32 minutes, Adriana plays it up for Abello, tackled away. Abello down, she's okay. 33 minutes, Dabina attempt goes wide. Really? It deflected? 34 minutes, Kansas City corner kick, Kansas City header attempt, Morehouse sends it over. Kansas City corner kick again, short, ball sent in, defended away. Villacorta fouled, shoved in the back, Pride ball. 35 minutes, Montefusco up to Clough, collected by Kansas City. 36 minutes, Abello tries to play it in, collected by Kansas City. Dabina making a run, ball sent into the Pride box, Strom covering, Morehouse saves. 37 minutes, ball up for Dabina in the Pride box, Morehouse grabs it. Good by Morehouse. Montefusco up to Clough, Clough header to no one. Kansas City on the attack, Kansas City attempt goes over. 38 minutes, ball up to Strom, kicked away. Pride stop playing it back. Like, send it in. Every time, almost every time they get near the Kansas City box, they play it back. Just send it in. 39 minutes, Kansas City on the attack. Kansas City cross goes wide. Kansas City player down outside the Pride box. Players, oh, this was funny. Players stopped thinking it was a foul or it was going to be called a foul, but it was no foul. Like, the Pride players just stopped. The Kansas City players stopped, but yeah, no foul. Play continues. 40th minute, Adriana attempt blocked. Clough up to Adriana, not on the same page. Adriana doesn't go for it. 41 minutes, ball up to Adriana in the box, kicked away. 42 minutes, ball back to Morehouse. Not sure how I feel about her playing so far out of her box. Martha on the ball, kicked away. 43 minutes, Pride cross goes wide. Pride cross again, defended away. Kansas City counterattack. 3 minutes of added time. 45 minutes, Kansas City cross. Kansas City scores. Current 2-0. Yeah, nothing Morehouse could have done about that. Nothing McCutcheon could have done about that either, I don't think. But besides that, not enough drive in the midfield and attack. Like, they keep wanting to build from the back instead of just starting from the midfield where the ball usually ends up. 47 minutes, Abello down, holding her shoulder. She had a collision with a Kansas City player. Actually, from the replay, it looks like a head-to-head collision. Kansas City player is fine. Abello getting checked over by the trainers. Abello seems to be okay, though. 50th minute, game starts up again. McCutcheon fouls, pulls down a Kansas City player. McCutcheon yellow card. Then whistle blown, first half ends. Pride 0-2. Yeah, not good. The current first goal was a really bad one to give away. Second one, nothing we could have done about that. Besides that, the backline and Morehouse have been doing a great job defensively. They're reading those long passes a lot better, and clearances are all right. Could be a little quicker, but at least they seem to be more alert in this half. When it comes to the Pride's midfield, they're getting possession and controlling, but when it comes to getting on the attack or getting the ball up to the attack, it's just too slow. Transitions are slow, and because of that, Kansas City players are able to get back to their box and mark Adriana and cut off the Pride as soon as they get near the box. The Pride needs to be quicker with their attack and touches. The thing I found frustrating is the midfield will oftentimes play it back to the back line in Morehouse so they can start building from the back. I get doing that, but when you're in the central midfield or near the opposing team's box and you're needing to attack and score goals, don't keep playing it back to your defensive third. Keep it and possess it in the midfield and start from there. Have Montefusco and Madrid press up a little more. Keep it in the midfield. Build the attack from the midfield. There needs to be more drive in the attack. There needs to be better connection in the midfield and attack and between attacking players. We're not seeing that, and we really need to. That all being said, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. Pride substitutions. Abello and Listro out. Bright and Doyle in. 45 minutes, Pride on the attack near the Kansas City box, taken away. 46 minutes, Strom to Madrill, tackled away. Kansas City cross, Kansas City attempt goes over. 47 minutes, Clough taken off the ball, Kansas City cross goes over. Just send the ball in, Adriana. 48 minutes, Adriana touch to McCutcheon in the box, kicked away. 49 minutes, ball to the Pride side, good defending by Madrill. 50th minute, Clough gives it back to a KC player. Who was she passing to? Like, Strom was nowhere in sight. 51 minutes, Kansas City player making a run into the Pride box. Pride defenders can't get away. Kansas City attempt, Morehouse diving save. Big save too, and a really good one by Morehouse. Adriana making a run. Adriana attempt goes to Miller, not enough behind it. 53 minutes, Adriana fouled, grabbed and pulled down. Yellow card for Kansas City, Goutreau. Pride free kick. Madrill sends it in. Miller saves. 55 minutes. Bright cross kicked away. Pride corner kick headed away. Doyle attempt goes out. Wait, hold on. They're saying it's a handball off Kansas City Hamilton. Doyle's attempt may have hit Hamilton's hand. Okay, so from the replay, it's a small touch off of Hamilton's hand. And they're giving it as a penalty kick. All right, so 57 minutes, Pride penalty kick. Martha stepping up to take it. Martha scores. Pride 1-2. Okay, good. Let's try to come back now. 59 minutes, ball to the Pride box, kick back to Morehouse. Yellow card for Kansas City Hamilton for the handball earlier. Doyle foul, grabbing. 60th minute, ball to the Pride box. Madrill forces it to go out. Kansas City Cooper down, no contact. Trainer's out to check on her, getting her foot and ankle stretched. 63 minutes, game starts up again. Bright or Doyle foul, Kansas City ball. 63 minutes, Martha to Strom. Strom back to Martha. Bright collects, tries to play it up to Martha. Not on the same page. 65 minutes, Villacorta fouls, Kansas City player down. Pride substitution, Clough out, Celia in. Ball sent into the Pride box, headed away by Montefusco. Before that, though, Bright and a Kansas City player down. From the replay, they clipped each other's feet. 67 minutes, Kansas City free kick. Not sure how that's a foul. Ball sent into the Pride box, goes out. 68 minutes, Dabina gets it away from Montefusco. Crosses, Kansas City attempt, goes wide. Strom fouls, shoves a Kansas City player. Kansas City ball. 70th minute, long ball to the Pride box. Madrill and Montefusco rushing to get back there. Kansas City cross, blocked, back line, too high, could have been very dangerous. 72 minutes, Doyle pulled down, Kansas City foul, yellow card for Kansas City Delfava. Pride free kick, short, ball up for Strom. Strom cross headed away, 73 minutes, ball over to Adriana, defended away. Kansas City making a run, Kansas City cross, kicked away. 74 minutes, Pride counterattack. Pride on the ball, Pride cross, defended away. Kansas City player down, McCutcheon caught her foot. Trainer out to check on her. She's coming off. Not sure if she'll be coming back in. 76 minutes, Pride corner kick saved by Miller. 77 minutes, McCutcheon making a run, plays it back. Villacorta cross, headed away. Doyle cross, blocked. 78 minutes, Pride corner kick, but first, Pride substitution. Villacorta out, Watt in. Pride corner kick, nothing from it. Pride recovers, can't keep it or keep it in. Some good pressure from the Pride now. 79 minutes, Kansas City mistake, gives it away. Watt attempt, blocked. Pride cross, blocked. Pride cross again, kicked away. Going back to Watt, how do you not score? The keeper was off her line too. 80th minute, Pride corner kick goes wide. Celia cross, defended away. Pride sends it in, headed away. Adriana attempt pushed out by Miller. Is Miller down too? Hydration break. Pride is actually doing pretty well now. Good pressure. They're maintaining their attack. Just good. 83 minutes. Game starts up again. Pride corner kick saved by Miller. 84 minutes. Ball to the Pride box. Madrill back to Morehouse. Morehouse sends it up. Kicked away. 85 minutes. Adriana crossed to Celia. Defended away. She should have gone wide to Strom because Strom was making a run down the side and she was open. Bright running into the box, kicked away. Strom crossed to Bright, off to Watt, goes out. 86 minutes, Kansas City. Miller, yellow card for time wasting. Lots of action around the Kansas City box, nothing from it. 87 minutes, ball to the Pride side, Madrill recovers. 88 minutes, Strom fouled, grabbed and pulled down, Kansas City Cooper, yellow card. Pride free kick outside the Kansas City box, Adriana sends it in, collision in the Kansas City box, Pride foul. 89 minutes, Martha over to Doyle, plays it back, Martha up for Bright making a run into the box, kicked away. 11 minutes of added time. Yeah, you heard that right, 11 minutes of added time. 90th minute, Doyle foul, I guess Kansas City ball. Bright fouls, yellow card, Kansas City player down. They were both going for the ball. Or actually, no, Bright may have elbowed the Kansas City player in the back. Kansas City player down, yeah, and the trainer is out to check on her. 92 minutes, game starts up again. There's still time for the Pride to come back. 93 minutes, Kansas City running into the Pride box, goes out. 94 minutes, Kansas City on the attack, played back and cleared. Ball up for Celia, too much behind it, kicked away. 95 minutes, Madrill forced off the ball. Why is Madrill even up there? Celia cross goes over. 96 minutes, Martha down, no foul. Doyle on the ball, tripped up, Kansas City foul, Pride free kick. 96 minutes, Pride free kick, ball sent in, headed away. Pride claiming there was a handball in the Kansas City box. Yeah, no handball. 98 minutes, Strom on the ball, tackled away. 99 minutes, ball cleared to the Pride side, Morehouse recovers. Madrill cross, Celia header goes to Miller. 100 minutes, long ball up to Bright making a run into the Kansas City box, tackled away. Caught by Miller, ball to the Pride box, Strom back to Morehouse. 101 minutes, Montevusco up to Doyle, defended away. Adriana nutmeg, deflected. 102 minutes, Pride corner kick, headed away. McCutcheon on the ball, tapped away. Pride corner kick, no. They're saying it's a goal kick. Honestly, it came off a Kansas City player last. I think they just wanted to end the game. Yeah, whistle blown, second half ends. Pride lose 1-2. We should have had one more corner kick, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah, so a few things. One, the second half towards the end and going into additional time was great by the Pride. There was great pressure and intensity from the Pride. They were keeping possession and controlling the midfield. They were on the attack and keeping up their attack. Touches around the box may have needed to be quicker, but it was still good. It was like a switch had been flipped and the Pride were really getting into it. I agree with the announcer when he said, "Where was this intensity earlier?" Yeah, he's right. Where was this intensity and aggression earlier in the first half and at the start of the second half? Where was this pressure in the first half? If the Pride started like this, came out with a lot of intensity, it could have changed how things went in the first half. This intensity from the Pride was missing in the first half, and they need to play like that early on. I know I talked about consistency at the start of my video, but maybe that's another thing we need to work on, like consistent intensity. The second thing I want to talk about is corner kicks and set pieces. We get a lot of those, but the Pride can't convert or get any goals from them. I still think that's something the Pride is needing to work on, and when it comes to the attack, we were getting players forward, getting players into the box in the second half, but the connection in the box needs to be better. Finishing, final touch, needs to be solid. When it comes to this game as a whole, it wasn't bad, but I feel like the Pride should have came out with more intensity, especially in the first half. On the upside, the Pride showed they can up their intensity and be aggressive, but they need to do that earlier, especially when the opposing team scores first. For now, I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway, I'll have the schedule for next week's games out on Monday, June 26th at noon, Eastern Standard Time. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.